Hi folks, I'm Adrienne, the instructional coordinator at Coronado Historic Site. I'm out on site today filming alone, so I'm going to take off my mask. Hi, I'm Adrienne, the instructional coordinator at Coronado Historic Site in Bernalillo, New Mexico. Today's video is part of our series focusing on the native plants of Coronado Historic Site and the Rio Grande Valley. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the Rio Grande Cottonwood. For those of you who haven't visited Coronado Historic Site before, we are located along a stretch of the Rio Grande River and the bosque. And the bosque is what we call the riparian forest of cottonwoods that grow along the banks of the Rio Grande River. So we're standing here slightly above the bosque, looking at a stand of Rio Grande cottonwoods. Now, we had a very large rainstorm yesterday, and it actually blew all the flowering catkins off. You can see them laying on the ground. All of those little red spikes are the catkins that blew off. Those are the flower spikes. Rio Grande Cottonwood is a variety of the eastern cottonwood and is native to New Mexico. Its scientific name is Populus deltoides vizlazinii. The scientific name is for Friedrich Adolf Vizlazinus, a German physician and plant collector who traveled through New Mexico in 1846. As the scientific name suggests, the cottonwood belongs to the poplar family, which also includes aspens. Cottonwoods are dioecious, which means there are both male and female trees. The Rio Grande Cottonwood grows near water and in places where it can get its roots wet in the lower valleys. These cottonwoods grow up to 90 feet high with a thick trunk up to 4 or more feet in diameter. We have descended now down into the bosque. The Rio Grande Cottonwood reproduces by seeding, unlike many other floodplain trees which regenerate by sprouting. It flowers catkins in the spring before it leaves out, and it releases its seeds, each of which is carried by a downy white tuft or parachute in anticipation of traditional spring floods and winds. A mature Rio Grande cottonwood can produce as many as 25 million seeds in a season, covering wide areas with a blanket of cotton. Unfortunately, due to damming and other human interference, the Rio Grande hasn't flooded since 1941, making it virtually impossible for the cottonwood to reproduce. And not only do we have a lack of young cottonwoods to replace the older dying cottonwoods, they have to compete with invasive species like salt cedar and Russian olive. Here you can see the two invasive species in the bosque that I mentioned. The trees with the gray-green leaves are the Russian olive, and the shrubs that you see in front with the fine green leaves are the salt cedar. The foliage of the cottonwood is browsed by mule deer, rabbits, mice, and horses, and beavers not only use the tree for food, but also for building dams and lodges. Many bird species also use the tree as nesting sites. The cottonwood has long been used by people for a variety of things. They contain salicin, the same ingredient in aspirin, which can be used to treat fevers and urinary infections. The bark makes digestive bitters used for indigestion, poor appetite, and fevers. The leaf buds can be used for muscle aches, sprains, and joint pain. Indigenous peoples traditionally used the leaves for toothaches, cuts, and scrapes. The raw catkins or flower spikes are also edible. Cottonwood is also used for making many things. Vigas, or roof support beams for adobe houses, were made out of cottonwood trunks and branches. The trunks could be used for drums because they rot in the middle and they make a really good sound. Baskets were made from cottonwood shoots, and the Pueblo peoples used the roots to carve cachinas, or spirit beings. The bark was used for firing pots. So there you go, folks. the amazing Rio Grande Cottonwood here at Coronado Historic Site in Bernalillo, New Mexico. Thanks so much for watching.